The subject of today's news, the Secretary for Mobilization for FDC, Ingrid Turinawe. Good evening.
Good evening.
Welcome to Newsnight.
Thank you so much.
You said you brought your evidence with you.
Mm.
So let's start with the matters there. First, from your leader saying that they're withdrawing your candidacy. From what I've seen, the back and forth of your information, you were not aware of this.
Yes.
But then, before we get anywhere, what does that say? First, there were primaries, which they said, okay, 2 points less, but still you were not, as they say, preferred candidate, but they still sought to put 2 names there, and you're one of them. So what do you think the basis is for him withdrawing your candidacy?
First of all, we went to the election, and we elected. We were 9 candidates,
yes, and
we selected the best 2. Just like how NRM had 35 candidates and selected the best 6. FDC, we have always nominated and sent 2 MPs to EALA. My party president, General Muntu, has been our MP in EALA before. He was there with a colleague, Honorable Ogaro. So until last term, when we were betrayed and we did not go. But even we had elected our 2 candidates.
Okay.
So this time around, we were nominated, myself and Honorable E.B. Florence, to go.
Who is now their preferred, according to him?
I will not say that she's the preferred one, because clearly there was no decision to withdraw me. At first, when I saw the letters, I was so confused. I knew it couldn't happen without sitting with me, without sitting with the General Secretary, and we agree. But when we were making a decision to nominate both of us,
yes,
we were still demanding for the guidelines from the Parliament. Because up to now, we are still guessing. We have no guidelines. We are asking ourselves, why has NRM nominated 6 candidates basing on numerical strength? Therefore, we should also fight for our 2 slots.
Not just one.
And that's what we based ourselves on. Up to now, the elections are on Tuesday. But clearly, it's very clear that the ballot paper will read 47 candidates that have been duly nominated,
yes,
to compete in the race. And every voter, every member of parliament will be free to elect or tick 9 candidates of your choice. So, in whatever way, I'm not competing with my colleague. We have different chances, we have different friends, but we are from the same party. There is nothing that stops any member of FDC or any member of NRM from taking me and taking my sister.
So let's go back to it. I mean, he clearly had basis for going there and saying that, you know what, we're withdrawing. What do you assume is his basis if you haven't had the chance to actually go through it with him?
But I want to say that my president has not withdrawn me, and my party has
He says matters remain the same.
And my party has not withdrawn me. If there is any reason that I must withdraw from this candidate, from this race, as a candidate, they will invite me. We will sit and we look into the matters and we agree. Then we come and do what? And sign. But you cannot just wake up in one morning and you start calling, you start writing, saying I'm writing a letter to withdraw.
Your party president has always preached grassroots mobilization, and you are the Secretary for Mobilization. Maybe, perhaps he feels you have more to do mobilizing back home with the FDC than he feels. I mean, is that something that's expressed directly to you or something you've heard in passing?
No, that's not true. Because even if I'm in EALA, it doesn't stop me from mobilizing. Himself, he was the Secretary for Mobilization when he was in EALA. And he performed the both roles. So that one is not the reason. But clearly, I have tried to inquire where there was a meeting that sat. And I understand there was a meeting of 4 people. And
that's 4 including the party president?
Party president and his vice president, Honorable Barasso. We have 4 vice presidents, but she was the only one sitting with him. Then the party chairman who advised them and said, no, you cannot do that. Let us call the candidate. We call the Secretary General. we call leaders of the party and we look into it.
What is this
Because
saying
the
about
reason-
FDC as a party? All these divisions,
He-
all these
he
closed
is
door
not a
meetings for
party.
people.
He's not a party, and it's very.
He's a leader of a party.
But he's not a party,
Okay.
and even if it is the lowest unit, administrative unit, the LC1, the village, they know that they have a chairman and a secretary, the general secretary of the village. The general secretary's role is to write. We have different roles in the party. We were all elected to perform different roles. I'm a secretary for mobilization. I cannot be the secretary general. He's a president. He cannot be a secretary general.
Okay,
we have the staff.
Yes.
I cannot be a receptionist. I cannot.
Everyone plays their role.
Yes.
Two things as we wind up. One, I mean, there's undertones that yes, he is the leader, and as you've clarified, obviously he's not the party. But then there's where the divisions are saying that, okay, maybe Ingrid Turinawe frails more to, you know, Kizza Besigye than she does to the party president, and might not take a lot of his directive. Any truth to that?
No, that's not true. Some people think that we have disagreements,
Divisions, yes.
that we are fighting, but it's not true. And I'm very glad because he knew that he made a mistake, and immediately he wrote another letter to withdraw whatever he had done, and he said we are going back to
the drawing board.
I've been loyal to my party. If there is any meeting to cause my withdrawal,
you will sit in and listen,
and we discuss.
Let's talk about your
But
chances.
as of now,
You're
I'm a
still in the
candidate.
race.
I'm not withdrawn either by my party president
Or independent.
I'm not independent.
You're still with
Yes,
FDC.
yes, yes.
So this, in other words, you're saying must be fixed by
Sorry?
the FDC. You will not.
We will solve. I think for me that issue of the letter is a small matter, and we will solve it within our house, within our home in Najanankwe.
What is this saying about your chances that you think you have?
Of course, I'm in the race to win. And as any other politician or any other competition, there is no one who can go for an election to lose. I'm there to win, and I'm there to stay up to the last time.
All the
of
best.
the election. Thank you so much.
Secretary for Mobilization for
Yeah.
FDC, Ingrid Turinawe. That's it for